right, black guy, you right, black guy, you right, black guy, you. This is Future Proud of For Real TV. Of course, I'm your host, Raheem the Dream, better known as Top Cat. And you know where I'm at, shooting my regular in my park. I love this park. I love this park. Nice and clean. You go in the restrooms, it's nice and clean. I just seen my brother in there cleaning the restroom, and I told him I appreciate the work that he and the rest of his colleagues do. They keep this park. You go in the restrooms, man, it's like being in the restroom at home. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. This is the Proud of For Real TV. And of course, I'm your host. If you look at the title, hit that thumbs up for me. The title says Building Their Own White Community. I was watching I was on YouTube as I am every morning doing I got studies that I do on YouTube to better me as a black man, as a man, period. And got certain things I listen to 4, 5 o'clock in the morning while everybody else still asleep. Um, and I ran across on YouTube where these white folks are building a community where they pretty much doing it, but they building a community just for them. They don't want no other people but white people. I forget what city and state is in. That wasn't important to me. What I did was listen to the president of the corporation that's doing it, and I opened up my mind so I can intake without prejudice. And as I listened to him, as I listened to him, what he's doing is no different than what other ethnicities are doing. All right, now how you brothers? It's no different than Mexicans, Ricans, or whoever. Only one don't get it is us. It's the so-called Negro. And I didn't get prejudice or anything from him. What I got from him is they want their own. And ain't nothing wrong with wanting your own and being around your own kind. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. They building a community of just them. I have no problem with it. I have no problem with it. And I listened to him. And I have no problem with it. He said things like he want to be around his own. He want to have a community of people that just look like him. I'm not mad at him, but you could see it was a lot of racial comments. You understand? It was a lot of racial comments There's a lot of racial comments, but I didn't have not one because he had that right. There's nothing wrong with being around your own. Nothing wrong with it. So I had nothing against it, but it was just something I came across this morning, and I decided to watch and listen, and I did. And the man just said he want to be around his own. He want to raise his family around their own. That's all. I mean, that's it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. If anything, we need to be learning from that. We'll give a shout out to everybody out there in the YouTube world. Hit that thumbs up for me. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Give a shout out to everybody out there. Um, and I see nothing wrong. We need to learn. I would like to have another. We back live. I had a call coming in. Are we back live? Okay, I had a call came in. Kind of messed with my YouTube. I'm still live. I'm pretty think I am, but I had no problem with that. I had no problem with him and them wanting to build a community for their own. We need to build a community of our own. If you go back and do the research, you'll find before the civil rights, we as black people was much stronger. We had our own schools, we had our own businesses, we didn't rely on them, we relied on each other. We supposed to sell our culture to each other. We supposed to sell our culture to each other. Okay? Everybody's selling our culture to us now. The Asians, the Arabs, the white folks, everybody, and they'll tell you what your culture is. They'll tell you what your culture is. Talk to the young brothers out here. They think shooting each other and pants hanging off their butt is their culture because they don't know. It's been promoted to them. And it's guys like me supposed to be out here teaching them that that is not your culture. Your culture is not to kill each other. So I'm down for separation too. Yes, I am. We need to separate to build our kids. We need to separate to build our kids. I have no problem with that light skinned brother. That's what I call him, light skinned. I was in a meeting, a reentry. I was in a reentry meeting, and this was last week, and it was quite a few white brothers in there, and I called them light skinned, and they couldn't understand it, but I broke it down to them, like I'm getting ready to break it down to y'all. I said, look at here, you're my light skinned brother, and they was laughing like, man, what are you talking about? I said, do we all agree that the first man and woman was in Al Cumberland? Al Cumberland is the oldest name for that continent of Africa. Okay, Al Cumberland. So if we agree on that the first man and woman was black, if we agree on it, that means you come from me. So that make you my light skinned brother. It just make the white man my light skinned brother. Makes the white woman my light skinned sister. Are you getting what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. So they love that though once I broke it down to them, my light skinned brother. So I'm gonna say when I listened to my light skinned brother on YouTube this morning, I didn't get mad at him. I agreed with him. He wants to build strong families. And him and his organization has bought acres of land, I think 168 acres or whatever, and they building their own community, all white. They don't want nobody else there but whites. It's a corporation, so they can do what they want to do. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. We need to follow suit. Everybody understand it's a team sport, but the so-called Negro. So-called Negro is the only one don't know that it's a team sport. That's why you ride around in the hood. You see everybody making money in the hood but us. Arabs making money, Mexicans in the hood building and doing roofs and everything else. And it's just them. You don't see them mixed up with no whites and blacks. It's just Mexicans. You see, I even see the Ricans in the hood doing things, building things, doing driveways and stuff like that. There, you understand what I'm saying? I'm hoping I'm still being heard. Is anybody out there? I had a call to come in. I hope I'm still being heard. I hope I'm just not talking and ain't nobody hearing me. I hope I'm still being heard. Hit that thumbs up for me. Then I know you hear me. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and change your flavor and hit that thumbs up. Okay? So we can get into amorisms. See, I went back and forth with YouTube one day last week, and I let them know that I know what they are doing. Because it's not just me, it's other channels too. All the positive channels, they keeping out of the amorisms. Okay? Okay, I'm glad you do agree. They're keeping us out of the amorisms. And the way they do that, because you don't hit the thumbs up. You don't hit the thumbs up. And once again, I'm not mad at my light skinned brother wanting his own community. They came together, they bought 168 acres of land, they brought 168 acres of land, and they building their own community. And it's whites only. And I think he said he was half European, German, and I think Sweden or something like that. So I guess he did his I guess he did his that what's the name you do? Check your bloodline and all that there. So hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up. So what do you people think? You can leave comments. I love comments. I love going through the comments to see what's on people's minds. See, I have tough skin. So you can say whatever you want to say to me. I don't take it personal because I know it ain't. It might be personal with you, but I don't take it personal. See, because I have tough skin. I have tough skin. How come, my brother? I have tough skin. Got 28 people in the building. Hit that thumbs up for me. I should have 28 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Don't cost you nothing. Keep us in the amorism, whatever you call it. Told you I went back and forth with them. And if you go to other channels that don't show a whole lot of buffoonery and stuff like that, there you will see they have low views because they keep us out of the amorisms. They don't want the people to hear positive. See positive. They promote the negative. Okay, what we got here? Gangland. Your nephew told me you wear adult diapers while you copying. Oh, okay. Um, Only reason why I read that because I seen Gangland because I work with the gangs here in Cleveland. So I pay no attention to the rest of that. Hit that thumbs up. So what do you people think? You think there's anything wrong with that light skinned brother wanting to have their own community, raise their kids with just their kind? I don't think anything wrong with it. Yep, I don't see anything wrong with it. You dig what I'm saying? I don't see anything wrong with it. You know, um, if you go, like I said earlier, if you go back and look before civil rights, we had our own. But yeah, you can't look what happened. Okay, how you? You can't go back and look what happened though. They did destroy it. The light skinned brothers came and destroyed our own black things. Yes, they did. They came and destroyed our own black Wall Streets and everything. Yes, they did. Because we didn't have. All right, how are you? Unbelievable, unbelievable. Uh, they did come out and destroy. You know, that's because we didn't have no defense. Today, if we're going to build our own black Wall Streets again, we need to take these young brothers off these corners, bring in our military brothers that's been in the military, and show these little brothers how to really shoot guns and protect the hood. And I wouldn't even mind calling it the hood. You understand? I wouldn't even mind calling it the hood. Because the hood don't mean bad to me. All right, bro. The hood don't really mean bad to me. Not to me. But that's just me personal. You understand? 41 people in the building only got 10 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. You know, so if we did it again, when we do it again, sooner or later it's going to have to be done or we're going to perish as a people. Because I'm telling you right now, if we don't, I say 20 to 40 years from now, the so-called Negro going to be back on the plantation willingly. They're not going to have to force you. Reason being, there's not going to be any jobs for you. You're going to work on that plantation and you're going to live there and you're going to work for food and shelter. Remember, I'm the one told you that. 20 to 40 years from now, you're going to be on the plantation willingly for food and shelter. Remember, I'm the one said it. All right, now. Remember, I'm the one that said it. You know, give a shout out to everybody out there in the YouTube world. But yeah, so my light skinned brother, I'm talking about the white man. He's my light skinned brother. He this brother, he was like I said, I ran across his. He was being interviewed, and they, him and his people started a corporation, and they bought 168 acres of land, and they're building their own community just for them, just for white people. In case y'all don't know, when I say my light skinned brothers, when I say my light skinned brothers, I'm talking about white folks, I'm talking about the white man. And there's nothing wrong with him wanting to build a community just for them. I am not against it. I agree with everything he said. He want to raise his family around his own. Hit that thumbs up for me. I have nothing bad to say about that because everyone understands it, but the so-called Negro. But you're gonna understand it when you're back on that plantation. You're gonna be on that plantation and you're gonna work for food and shelter because they shutting down everything. Ain't gonna be no jobs for you. That's right. AI having all the jobs in the future. That's a fact. Say it again. Say it again. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up. Okay. Lolly, Loli. Okay. It's hard for me to see. I seen black people do the same thing, simply wanting to acknowledge your race and the accomplishments and the pride you have in your race. It's not racist. It's not white supremacy or black supremacy. I agree 100%, my sister. I agree 100% because that's all it is. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That comment you just made right there makes me want to interview you. You need to go to the channel and get that email off there and let me interview you. I'd like to bring you in and interview you. Okay, the truth with Gray. So really, it boils down to the rich or the poor. You got the people. I'm pretty sure that says poor. Okay, okay. Boogie Four. So what's up, Unc? Everything is everything. Miss Olson. Like, yes, that's my sister right there. I'm glad you're back. You need to come, Miss Olson. I need you to send me something to my email. My email is the number four realtv at gmail.com. The number four, then realtv at gmail.com. The for real TV at gmail.com. I need you to, hey, bro, I need you to send me a message. I got some real holler for you. I got some real holler for you, my sister. And I want to give you a wrench. I want to give you a wrench. So hit that Gmail, the for real TV at gmail.com. And anybody else who want to, if you want to reach out to me, no problem. Like I said, skin. So you can hit me with the crazy stuff. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. All they do is make my mission stronger. Got 59 people in the house, 16 thumbs up. Let's hit that thumbs up. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But yeah, so yeah, it's nothing wrong. Look at, I mean, everybody is building their own, but us. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm watching them. I'm watching Mexicans and the Ricans build their own, and they're building it off us. They in our hoods doing the work. They're in our hood making the money. Arabs, bloodsuckers, and build theirs. Hey, my brother, the Arabs have been blood sucking us for the last 20 years or more, and don't live there. They don't live here. They blood suck and then go out there and build their own and build their own. Okay, all right, all right. How are you? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, um, I'm looking for people in other cities and states to join the For Real team. Yes, I do have an organization called the For Real team. Um, I do have members. I have members in Cincinnati, Ohio. I have members in Houston, Texas. Um, And I think I got one or two members in Alabama and one in Louisville. And the For Real team is about getting our youth, bringing our youth together. You understand what I'm saying? Because here in Cleveland, I work on the gang violence, bringing the gangs together. I go inside the juvenile detention centers. Okay, I do work. I volunteer in the juvenile detention center Tuesdays and Thursdays. Next week I'm gonna go in there on Wednesday. They got a special thing they want me to come and do Wednesday. So they want me to come Wednesday and do something special. So I will. People from India, assigned European, even Africa today building their own. But American, especially Black Americans, falling backwards. We can't have this. Oh man, say that. That's a fact. That's a fact. Here go my brother. Here go my brother right here. That's one of the members in Cincinnati. Michael right there where he said, hey my brother, he's one of the representatives, well, one of the representatives in Cincinnati. My brother. Okay. Okay. Got another saying, it said, we're not falling backwards. People want to live in the past. I agree. I agree. I agree 100%. I agree with you 100%. Hit that thumbs up. I agree with you 100%. You know what? I was just telling some older guys, the same um, um, meeting I was at where I told you with the light skinned brothers on the reentry thing. And I brought that up. We as so-called Negroes, we got to stop living in the past. We always want to bring up what we did 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago. What have you done lately? I'm going to put this out there right now. Can anyone give me something that black people have done collectively that we can be proud of in the last 50 years? Don't say rap music, hip hop. You just had 50 years of hip hop, and they really thought that was something. 50 years of learning how to kill each other. It started out right, but it ended up messed up. Collectively, give me something collectively that black folks have done in the last 40 or 50 years. Collectively, not individuals, collectively, collectively, that we can stand on. As a group, I said collectively, not one person, Michael Jordan. Collectively, I'm saying collectively in the last 50 years that we can be proud of, that we can stand on as a group, if you want to say that. Gangs, killing each other, huh? Okay. Give me one thing in the last 50 years that we can be proud of, that we have done collectively. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting in the last 50, 40, 50 years. All we want to do is talk about in the past 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago what we invented. And that wasn't us. And that wasn't us. That was them niggers with the ER on the end. The ER on the end. They built these ones today with that A, nigga, destroys. Niggers built. Nigga destroyed. I'm waiting. Give me something. Give me something. Africa for blacks. Okay, give me something. Education is up by 80%. That's something to be proud of. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not something we did on our own. You went to that light man, you went to the light skinned brother school and got that. And what is you doing with it? It don't benefit us. After you leave his school, then you go to his corporation. It do not benefit us. Hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up. It does not benefit us. Okay, what we got here? John Church culturally influenced on the international stage, but not much beneficial has been done with the spotlight, honestly. Yeah, no fact. That's right. That's a fact. How are you? That's a fact. That's a fact. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Keep us in our rhythm. We're gonna get them this time. They ain't gonna keep us out of the amorisms this time. Everybody hit that thumbs up so we can get in there. I told you I had a conversation with them. You know how you text back and forth on the computer, how they keep us out. Anything positive, they don't want to get out to the people. Us killing each other, shooting each other, the little girls on there fighting, young men on there fighting and shooting each other, get all the views. So they keep this kind of stuff out. You know why? They don't want you to think. They don't want you to think. They don't want you to think. Okay, let me get in the shade here so I can read this comment here. Give me a second here. Okay, fun guy. Okay, fun guy says it 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 does benefit though, gives bigger job opportunity, allow people to not have to rely on government assistance and allow people to move away from projects in poor areas. It absolutely benefits. No, it don't benefit us, brother. Don't be naive. Don't be naive. John Cho said, I mean, in terms of mess moments, not much has been accomplished. Yeah, it don't benefit us, brother. If you got to run from your own hood, it don't benefit you. You running out of the hood, but they coming to the hood. It's a gentrification going on, and you don't even know it by what you're saying. It's a gentrification going on, and you don't even know it. Okay? Miss Olsen says, stop going for the sports. Thank you. And the music. These are entertainment, bread, and circus. Got to get in the real solutions. Technology, business, building, etc. Say that, my sister. That's what we need. We need more scientists. We need builders. We need scientists. We need economic builders. I'm trying to come with some specific, like scientists, astronauts. We need, we need, uh, man, I'm trying to think of the name of the city planners. We need architects to build the buildings. This is what we need as a people. We need to know how to build homes. We need to do more hands-on. Thank you too, my sister. Okay, okay. Blending people into the same mess isn't diversity. It's a monocle culture in different colors. Okay. Peace, love, and unity. Okay. Mike says black wealth is at a all-time high, but we are spending that wealth outside the black community. Fact, my brother. Fact. But what you got to remember, we're $2 trillion people. We're $2 trillion people. Black people by themselves are a $2 trillion people. Okay? Fun guy says, and you achieve these things with education 100. Okay? Miss Austin says, blacks are capable. Many don't know. That's fact. Okay? I'm white. I was under fire in Iraq in 96. I was saved by two other Marines. They were all black. Thank you, brothers. That's right. Just your light skinned brothers. They're your dark skinned brothers. That's all. Toronto, I'm white and I love you. Okay. I love you too, my light skinned brother. Okay. Love from Baltimore. Okay. Be more. Be more. I need some of you brothers down there and be more. Be more. Yeah, I know about Be More. I used to come through Be More. I did some things down in Be More before. Cricket stuff back when I was in the street. Okay? Okay. Uh that was a collection of four black men that saved me. Okay, okay. Hank Brown, y'all got a lot of catching up to do. White the NAs don't YAs don't even know how to read. Oh, ain't no fact. Okay, no, we don't have a lot of catching up to do, my man. A lot of Americans can barely read, laugh out loud. Yeah, that's a fact too, because the whites too. Love and respect from Canada. Okay, right on. Mike Thomas, yes, sir. Let's tap in. Yep, tap in. I think like 60% are reading at a less than sixth grade level. Okay, okay, okay. Jamie Gayton. Okay, don't get mad at me when I can't see good. Okay. Uh, Hi, Lofty Keller from England. Okay, you're from England. Don't get mad at me because I can't see good. Please don't get mad at me if I pronounce your name wrong or whatever. Okay, it ain't nothing but love. Sometimes it's so small on here, it's hard for me to read it. Okay, and I'm not the best of readers. I ain't afraid to say that. I'm not the best of a reader. Okay, I'm one of them too. Okay, I'm not the best of a reader. Okay, okay, Ginger Fight. Okay, she says, you're doing just fine, young man. Hello, from rainy South Carolina. Okay, okay, I need some help down there. We need some for real team members down there. We need some for real team members down there in North Carolina. Yes, we do. Okay, okay, okay. John Church. If I'm saying your name wrong, don't get mad at me. I told you I can't see this too good, but he says, how do you think black communities can be repaired? Okay. How can black communities be repaired? Hit that thumbs up for one. Okay. Um, through education. I agree with that. Through education. When I say through education, I mean raise, we need to train our own kids. Because you're supposed to train the kid up, not raise a kid up. All right, bro. You're supposed to train a kid up, not raise a kid up. You're supposed to train them up. So we need to retrain our babies. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I volunteer inside the juvenile detention center. I'm in the hood in front of the gas stations. I'm in the hood in front of the stores messing with the kids. Why they got them big guns on them? But it don't scare me because I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to save their lives. If we don't save the future, we don't have any. Okay? Okay, repair black community by putting the fathers back in the family household. That's a fact. One of the first things, if we're going to save the hoods, You have to repair the black man first. The black man has to be repaired because he's supposed to be the leader. And I agree with you. We have to repair the black man. Okay, okay, we need strong families, and I'm a white man, but I feel for every race. Okay, my light skinned brother. Okay, I'm in the hood too. I live in the hood and I love the hood. I do the work. Okay, Donna Porter. I'm a white male, 54. Donnie, 54 years old, and grew up. I never seen color. Most of my friends were black and we were all poor trying to survive. Say that. I got you, my light skinned brother. Okay, Mike says to John Church to invest in each other goals and dreams. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. This discrimination, honestly, yes, destroyed the black nucleus family. Black people had their own economy. No fact. That's why at the beginning of this, I was talking about the Black Wall Streets. You understand what I'm saying? But they came and destroyed them. You know why? Because we didn't have an army to protect. So we have to learn from that. I'm about to fall and break my neck because I'm walking backwards. We're gonna have to learn from that. I said that earlier. Get the young brothers and teach them and teach them. We bring in the young. We bring in the older guys that's been in the military to teach the babies on how to be militant, but the right way. Discipline. It all comes down to discipline. It's all about discipline. I've been in organizations. I've been in the Nation of Islam. I was a Muslim, Sunni Muslim for 20 something years. Um, I've been in the Gods and Earth, 5%ers. I study all of them. I study with the Hebrew Israelites. I done study with them all. I done study with them all. We have to learn structure. We have to be respectful of each other, of our own that we have an authority that's in our hood, though, when we build our own. I deal with the councilmen. I got one councilman that I'm going to see him tomorrow. Good brother. He about the only one. He's not my councilman. My councilman ain't okay. And his name is Joe Jones. Joe Jones. I think he Ward 1. Good brother. Good brother. He really care about black people, but he care about people in general. So I'm gonna put it like that, because I care about people in general. You understand what I'm saying? But I know who's suffering the most, and that's my people. And I'm not going to ignore that just to act like to make peace with somebody. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not out for peace. I'm out for prosperity for my people. Okay, so I'm just giving it to you raw. Okay, okay, that's right, amen, my brother. Okay, now I need to get that. As black brothers, they're called me whitewash because I don't act black, and when they mean black, they mean ghetto Glock jail boy with no dad. Okay, but it's okay. Okay. Black people need a common religion, in my opinion. I think it breeds community, common identity, and accountability. Conscious don't cost. I know that's right. But okay, I can agree with you on that. Now, if we want to go to this religious thing, I think we need to get rid of every religion that our light skinned brothers put on us, that the white man put on us. Every religion the black man and woman have came through either slavery, some kind of slavery, or colonizations. They colonized us and made us accept their religion for control. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that at that. Okay, okay. Also, during the civil rights movement, the black woman divorced the black man and married the government. That's a fact. That's a true fact. Okay. Ain't no shame in holding on to grief as long as you make room for other things too. Religion separates people. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now you got it. Now you got it. But that's what it do. I done seen churches right across from each other. One was Protestant, the other was Baptist. They wouldn't even wave at each other. I'm standing there saying, y'all don't speak to each other? They said no. And these black people. Because one was the Protestant and the other one was a Baptist. And they said no. We didn't want nothing to do with them. I said, man, this got to be crazy. That's brainwashing. What people don't know, all religions are a cult. All religions are a cult. I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay. Depends on the religion. Okay. It is possible for you to forget your skin color and just be a human. Yes, it is. No, I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree with that. But we don't live in that type of society, though. Now, you can put in your mind whatever you want to put in there, but we don't live in that type of society. Okay. 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 We got folk just came in. Hey, my brothers. Uh, we got okay. Christianity is kind of a social club at this point. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. Everybody chiming in now. I gotta try to. Yeah, that's right. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up. I lost my uncle. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say hi to everybody out there. Oh boy, y'all coming a little fast now, man. I can't read that fast. Okay, it's possible, but we're in a world where skin color puts a stereotype on us. That's a fact. White men have we are all humans. Love y'all. Yeah, that's a fact. Okay, okay. The evil one knows to get them young. Yep, that's a fact. We need to get the young and send them into the right direction before gangs and social clubs get them. That's a fact, and that's what I'm trying to do at the juvenile detention center. I work with them all from 9, 10 all the way up to 21. Okay, Marcus Luke said, "Have a great day, sir. You too. Bring it on." Okay, okay. Spent some life game. OG, tell me something smooth. I'm 23, finding my way in the world. What I'm gonna tell you, then, little brother, focus on yourself. That's what I'm gonna tell you. I need you to focus on yourself. That's what I need you to do. I need you to focus on yourself. That's what I need you to do. Focus on yourself. Know who you are. First of all, you start in the mirror. Look in the mirror and find out who you are. After you look in that mirror and find out who you are, you need to sit down and make a contract between you and you. But you got to know who you are first and where you're headed. There's one race, the human race. All that sounds good, but we know where we at. Facts. Get a career before a woman. Get a house and an income stream. Okay. Be focused on you, young blood. Yep, that's a fact. That's why I just said that. You need to focus on the self. Okay. It'd be nice if people didn't care about race, but no society has ever accomplished that. We need solutions, not disillusion. I agree. See, all of that sounds good. See, all of that sounds good, but sounding good and putting the work in is two different things. See what I'm saying? We can be on here and sound good all day long. Yeah, we can be on here and sound good all day long. But what are we going to do about it? That's the thing. Okay. It'd be nice if people didn't care about. Okay, Andy, I am 30. I am 38. It took my dad having a terminal cancer diagnosis to look in the mirror and be that man. That's right. Starts in the mirror. Tell me, brother, player, stay up. No, mean church. Okay, gotta know who you is before you be what you did is what my granny used to chant on the upside holler. Yeah, that's the fact. You gotta know who you are. Know who you are, and then you'll know where you're headed. Okay, then you'll know what you can do. You dig what I'm saying? And when I mean by that, there's nothing you can't do. You'll find out there's nothing you can't do. The world is yours if you put the work in. If you put the work in, the world is yours. Okay, brother took a piss. Yeah, I had to go to the bathroom. No, you'll find every time you'll see me, I have a toothpick in my mouth. Okay, thanks, OG. Subscribe. Look forward to hearing the wisdom you drop on this real platform. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Subscribe to the channel and share it to your social medias too. Share it to your social medias. Okay. Okay. That was nonsense. Okay, well, whatever. If that's what you feel. Okay. But I live in the real world. I tell you that. Okay. So you can take it any way you want to. I'm on here to give you some real. I'm only here to give you some real. If you here playing games, little brother, you need to just go head on somewhere else. I'm about saving lives. I'm about saving the baby lives, man, so we can have a future. Okay. David Bell from Shot Town. All right, Shot Town in the house. Shot Town in the house. I need some members. I need some for real team members. Uh 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 in the Shot Town. Yeah, I need some for real team members in Shot Town. Okay, Louisiana in the building. Okay, all right, Louisiana. Okay, yeah, I should do a lot. I should get a lot of money down in Louisiana back in the '80s. That's back when y'all used to have the Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras used to be every 4 years back then. Back then, the Mardi Gras, you probably wasn't born. The Mardi Gras used to be every 4 years. It wasn't every year. The Mardi Gras used to be every 4 years in Louisiana. Yeah, it used to be every 4 years. Yeah, okay. Louisiana in the building. That's right. That's right. Okay. What you preaching, old dog? I ain't preaching nothing. I don't preach. I teach. I don't preach. I teach. I don't preach. I teach. That's all. But this is the Future Proud the For Real TV. I'm gonna thank everybody for tuning in. And wow, we've been on here. Okay, we 55. I'm gonna go for an hour. I'm gonna go 5 more minutes. I'm out here getting my walk on. So I'm giving a shout out to everybody out there. Okay, French niggas in the building. Okay, okay. Miss Ocean, please be respectful and get get those likes up. Yep, thank you, my sister. Yep, get those likes up. My sister telling you right. Miss Ocean, you make sure you hit that email and give it to you again. THE, the number 4, then real TV at gmail.com. I want to give you a wrench and there's some other things I want to speak with you about. Okay. Okay, what's going on? Detroit here. Okay, all right, the Motor City. The Motor City in the house. The Motor City in the house. That's another one of my good towns. Yeah, you right next door to me. Okay, my sister say yes, sir. Okay, okay. What we got here? Sport car. Okay, now we ain't talking about that. I ain't even finna read that. But yeah, let me get back to it. What I started off with, this video started off with the white man saying he, not saying they're doing. They bought 168 acres. Hey, bro. All right now. They bought 168 acres, and they're building a community just for white folks. As I say, my light skinned brothers. They building a community just for whites. And I have no problem with it. None whatsoever. Do what you do. How you do what you do. Okay, section 8, okay. Okay. Section 808 says all of us brothers must come together. Where do we start? They got us in a chokehold. No, they don't. We got ourselves in a chokehold. I ain't going for that. We have ourselves in the chokehold. All right, bro. We have ourselves in the chokehold. You know why? Because we fall for the banana in the tailpipe. And you have to remember these days you got two tailpipes. So you can pull one out and still keep going till you stop and pull the other one out. Quit falling for the banana in the tailpipes. Okay, my brothers. Hey, hey, my man. How you feel? Everybody say that. Good to see you, my brother. Yes, sir. That's the prophet right there. I call him the prophet. They don't have us in no chokehold. We think we're in a chokehold. Look at everything we didn't overcome. Look at everything we didn't overcome as a people, from slavery to Jim Crow to drugs. Right now, we're denying ourselves by not coming together. It ain't about no chokehold. They ain't got us in no chokehold. We got ourselves in the chokehold. He right, okay. Ishmael says hi, okay. Um, okay, so what let them build? They need us. We don't need them. Okay, let's say, what illegal activity are you doing? Brother, I don't do nothing illegal no more. No more. Can I dance? I sure in the hell can. When I like the music. When I like the music. I only dance when I like the music. You understand? So I don't dance for my light skinned brother to make them like me. I only dance when I like the music. You understand? Okay. Okay. Philip 99, why are you so angry, bro? I'm not angry, brother. That's just the way I talk and the way I move. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. The only thing you overcame, okay, I ain't gonna bother that. Thanks, brother. Okay, Bronx, New York in the house. Yes, sir. New York, New York. City so strong they had to name it 2 times. That city so bad they had to name it 2 times. New York, New York. They had to name it 2 times. New York, New York. Okay. Detroit, I'm in the building. What's good? Everything is good, my brother. Or my sister, whoever you are, everything is good. We just need to wake up. We gonna be all right. Oh, ain't no fact, ain't no question on that. But we gotta do the work. It ain't gonna just happen by osmosis. We gotta put the work in. Okay. Good morning from Tampa Bay. Okay, subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Well, well. Okay. Do you prefer MLK or Malcolm X? Oh, my brother. Uh, I'm gonna say flat out. I'm gonna say flat out, brother Malcolm. Flat out, brother Malcolm. But don't get me wrong. I love MLK too. Cause what y'all don't know, he had to be a strong-minded brother to take what he took. Okay. But if I had to choose sides, I would be with brother Malcolm, with Malik El Haj Sabaz. Malik El Haj Sabaz. Okay? Big Mike, we need to start loving ourselves. Then we could love our culture, become one. That's a fact. Yes, that's no love for, we'll have no love for one another. That's a great fact. Good afternoon, Unc. Checking in from Scotland. Okay. What's going on with you all, man? Just trying to get the message out, trying to get the information out to the people. From Tampa 2. Okay, racist. Malcolm X all day, no fact. That's a fact. If I had to choose one, I'm going with Brother Malcolm. Sometimes you got to meet a gun with a gun. I don't promote violence, but sometimes you got to meet a gun with a gun. Okay? Okay. Yo, what's up? Okay. Blacks music. I subscribe. I'ma head out though. If you're live later, I'll join. Peace. Y'all have a good day. Right, you too. Have a great day. Have a great prosperous day. We need prosperous days. Okay. Uh, I'm gonna get on out of here too. I got some calls I need to make while I'm still out here walking. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go live Friday the 8th, where I'm doing a fish fry, and the fish fries for back to school supplies, book bags, um, school supplies, school supplies, skull caps, gloves, everything that the kids need to go back to school with. Um, if you would like to donate, you can donate. You can go to my Cash App if you'd like to donate. You can go to my Cash App. My Cash App is the for real one. I mean, Raheem one. My fault. My fault. It's Raheem one. Raheem one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the Cash App up. I'm gonna put the Cash App up on the page. So if you want to donate for the back to school fund, you can. If you just want to donate to the channel, you can. And my Cash App is $ Raheem one. Once again, my Cash App is $ Raheem one. Once again, my Cash App is $RAHIM1. Once again, my Cash App is $ RAHIM1. If somebody can put that in the chat, I appreciate it. It's the $RAHIM1. If somebody could put that in the chat for me, that's the Cash App. And we taking donations not only for the channel, but for back to school. That's what it's really for. Back to school, book bags, school supplies. So I'm doing a fish fry to raise money on the 8th, which is this Friday, and I will go live just so y'all will be able to see. And then on the 23rd or the 24th, I'm going to have a cookout where everybody in the hood can just come and eat. And we're going to pass out the book bags, school supplies, and everything to the kids. Actually, they're going to get book bags with school supplies already in them. Okay? I already ordered some, but we need more. And we need more money to order. Um, that's why I'm doing the fish fry again. Um, Once again, the Cash App is $Raheem1. Give a shout out to everybody out there. The Cash App is $RAHIM1. If somebody can put that in the chat. The Cash App is $Raheem1. $RAHIM1. I'm gonna say peace and black power. Power to the people. I'm gonna sign on out of here. And I thank everyone for tuning in. Power to the people. I'm out of here.